Hey, welcome back. My name is Blue, and today we're gonna do a divine masculine actually reading. More so like an update. I'm getting a feeling that divine masculines are now at the forefront, I guess you could say, of healing. Um, I don't know. I have a feeling that they're closing out a bunch of cycles. From what I've seen, they're ending karmic contracts and they're stepping into more so their like divine feminine kind of side. More like a feminine energy, which is kind of cool actually. That's exactly what you're meant to be doing. We're gonna start with 3 oracle cards. The first one says you need to observe all of your conversations. Um, you may be having a sort of epiphany, or you may have outgrown certain friendships or connections. That's actually a good thing, so don't feel bad about it. It may bring up a bunch of, I guess you could say, you may be recognizing certain signs or certain patterns in your relationships. With observing your conversations, I think you're starting to actually understand that certain people, things, and places just don't fulfill you anymore, and that you need to take a new direction per se. You don't necessarily have to cut people off if you don't want to, but you may have to start searching for friendships somewhere else, right? Especially if these friendships are basically based on, or their foundations are based on gossiping. Gossiping is a big thing lately. Um, Gossiping is a form of spell work, by the way. So when people are speaking ill on other people, you are actually casting a spell on them. So I wouldn't recommend it, but that's just me. Also because it's common sense. So yeah. The next card we have is identify the change. Now, this one in particular says that you need to identify that a small change that you've, maybe left behind or put in the back burner or whatever, could actually just easily, if you do it, change your entire life. Also, identify that small changes eventually pile up, and that's how life in itself changes. Sometimes it's not necessarily like a huge, oh my days, today I was broke, tomorrow I'm rich type of change. Is more so a habit. You need to start looking at your habits, start looking at where can you apply a different perspective slowly and begin really small in order for it to then pile up, and in 1 to 2 years your life may completely change, right? And third of all, it says recognize the synchronicity. Now, it is guided that you need to appreciate the details. Now, that you need to appreciate divine details that may be given to you in every moment of your life, first of all, and that you should take notes of all successes and synchronicities that may happen today in particular. Be conscious because nothing is an accident. So yeah, we're gonna start with the tarot, right? Now, we're gonna get into this whole conversation thing because I feel like we need to. Maybe you're not having a conversation that you should be having. Maybe you need to speak to someone in particular. So we're gonna look at that first. Spirit, could you please give me someone conversations, please? Yeah, 7 of Swords. Okay, I knew it. Deceitful energy, maybe towards yourself, maybe towards someone else. Someone may be holding back in terms of having a conversation, maybe resisting a conversation. That is not really optimal, mainly because you have to have it regardless. Now, when the universe is telling you to do something and you don't do it, and you choose to basically base your actions off of ego, it doesn't really help. You're actually just putting yourself into the tower. Now, the tower is actually God's house, so if you want to be in the, God is going to judge you anyway, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, with the star, you need to heal. But in order to heal, you need to speak up. So if you don't speak up, how are you going to do that? You can't. Yeah, with the sun, exposure. In order for you to actually move on and achieve happiness, because the sun is essentially the happiest card in the deck. This could be for a Leo or an Aquarius here. Yeah, you need to speak up because is causing anxiety. If you've been having insomnia, it could also be the actual, just in general, global energy. We're actually in a very weird transition right now. It's like the veil is thinning, you know? I mean, is it a surprise? Halloween is going to come up really soon. So, yeah, with the Six of Pentacles, an equal give and take. Maybe there wasn't. There wasn't an equal give and take in the past. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups, it actually could be with a mother. I've noticed that a lot of divine masculines actually have a problem with divine feminines and themselves based off of mother wounding. Now, a lot of people don't really talk in depth about father and mother wounding, but that is very much a real thing. A lot of us, well, all of us really, in our DNA, we hold DNA codes and DNA processes and DNA programming and pain because of our parents, because we share DNA. Yeah, with the 501s, it could be like a conflict thing. Maybe you don't want to start conflict with your mother. Maybe you don't, or maybe you're having an internal conflict because of a feminine energy or a mother energy. If so, you need to speak up. You need to tell them, yeah, and you need to put an end to it. With the Ten of Swords, it could be very painful for both of you. Maybe that's why you're kind of avoiding it. You're like holding back with the Four of Pentacles. You're like, but I really don't want to. But you have to though, because the universe is guiding you to move on or move out. Some of you may actually just, yeah, with the Chariot. Some of you may actually just be on that weird transition between, hey, I'm like a young adult, but I'm not ready to go yet. Not ready to leave the nest. To, hello, I'm a grown man. I need to, I need to actually do something with my life. I need to start my life. And your parents may not necessarily be a part of it, or like not so much, like in the past. Ooh, that's a weird combination. We're gonna save that for after. But yeah, maybe you need to start small. A lot of people, at least that's what I used to do. Like I would suppress everything. You can't expect people to just guess what you're feeling. You know, you actually have to tell them, because most people are not really that psychic, and even if they are, that doesn't mean that they have to be out here guessing. So you actually need to start, yeah, you need to speak up, definitely, and speak, truth. Don't be out here lying, because with the Seven of Swords, sometimes a lot of people are like, yeah, but it's a white lie, but it's a lie regardless. You're being dishonest completely anyway, so what's the point, you know? Could you give me more on this Four of Pentacles? Yeah. With the Four of Pentacles, yeah, you definitely may have been holding back. And it's causing you actually to be stagnant and to repeat the same cycle, which is even worse, because you really don't want that. With the Moon, definitely some sort of, not necessarily a lie, just more so like hiding stuff, you know, and that's not healthy. You need to start with your Page of Pentacles energy. But that's a very individual energy. It's not a collective energy. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if you need to do something and you have to do it by yourself, then that's just what you have to do. And if you keep trying to please other people whilst doing it, it's not going to work out. Now, identifying the change. Let's move on to identifying the change. You need to have that conversation. You have to. Otherwise, you're not going to heal. Yeah, the Emperor. Yeah, basically step into your Emperor energy. By Emperor, what we're actually trying to talk about here is divine masculinity. Now, divine masculinity is not this toxic, alpha male type of masculinity, because that one is really a distorted version of masculine energy. It's not the actual one. It's fake, actually. And most people that actually, promote it or try and make it popular or try and paint it as something else, most of the time they're actually being run by entities. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Or they're actually entities in a human vessel. But we're not going to talk about that. Anyways, identifying the change. Please clarify the Emperor. Ooh. Strength. Yeah, definitely. You may already energetically be at a Emperor energy. So you may actually be completely independent, completely stable inward. Maybe you're resisting the outward change? If so, I mean, you can't really do anything about it. Because you're in that frequency, you'd have to actually lower frequency in order to stay physically in the same place. But that's not really what you want, though. So why do it? Yeah, with the hermit mode, you have knowledge. You know exactly what you need to do, but you're not doing it. Why? You may be actually waiting for someone else to do it for you. It's not going to happen. Especially if they're an empress. No, it's not going to happen. Give me more on identifying the change. Small changes lead to big ones. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles, you may actually be, especially with the Hermit, you may have been investing time in yourself, in healing, getting to know yourself, seeing the patterns as well in terms of family relations. Especially with the Strength card, that's more of a feminine energy again. I mean, that is the old Divine Feminine card, right? Yeah, you may have actually just been blocking yourself, honestly. With the Seven of Wands, you may have been, or you may be blocking other people. You may be blocking your own blessings or blocking other people at this time. Yeah, because you're stepping into your King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a very stable energy, is a very grounded, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't need you to tell me what to do because I know what I'm doing. I need to take my time, basically. Give me more on this King of Pentacles, please. Ooh, the Devil. Capricorn energy. Be careful of being so much into your... Yeah. With the Queen of Swords, be careful of being so... Especially because we're in Virgo season. This is a typical Virgo shit. Sorry. Be careful of being overly critical or over strategizing, over planning, being too perfectionist, because that's actually causing stagnancy rather than movement forward. Also, be careful how you're cutting people and ending things. Try and do it in a very much smooth and compassionate manner. Why am I saying this? Basically because typically, to give you a hint or to give you a tip, the way you end things with people is exactly the same way you're going to start things with other people. So if you end, for example, a relationship in a very, very bad and toxic note, typically that's exactly how your other relationship is going to go, because you're just manifesting that. You know, so when you're closing out cycles, you're meant to do it in a very mature and high vibrational manner. Basically, being grown. If you don't do it, what happens is you're actually binding yourself. And if you even if you don't close the cycle, like if people always do the same thing, which is escapism. They're like, fuck him, fuck her, I'm not going to talk to them, they were toxic, blah, 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 and they just cut people out and block them, which, okay, yes, Page of Swords, very aggressive, like, yes, okay, you can do that, but it's not optimal. It's not optimal because you're not exactly closing out the cycle. So how are you going to start a new one with the Fool? You really can't. You can't then take a leap of faith because you haven't closed out the other cycle yet, you know? So I feel like a lot of people, including myself, have a problem with that. Yeah, you may be actually noticing that right now with the Hangman. Try and do things in order for them to work in your favor, yes, but in a long-term perspective. Don't be closing out things impatiently or very aggressively because that's not going to work out later on. So what's the point? Now, recognizing the synchronicity. Give me something on... Ooh. I knew it. Okay, with the Two of Cups, contracts. Now, this could be, as I said, any type of contract, really. It's more of like a soulmate energy. Now, soulmates can be your parents, they can be friendships, they can be... even as far as like work-related contracts, you know. You may be getting some offers soon. If not, you already had some. If so, you need to be, you need to be careful of that. You need to really close out the other cycles, as I said, and finish the other contracts first, in order for you to have a successful start with the Ace of Wands. Otherwise, you're just going to get it in the reverse, which is like a false start. And you don't want that. You really don't, because what's the point? Give me one that's recognizing the synchronicity. Oh. Yeah, two completely different energies. Basically, if you don't close out the cycle, which is apparently something that y'all have been doing for a while, which is just leaving things like there. You're just leaving them in the limbo. You're not really finishing, but you're not really there. You know, it's like the weird situationships where you're like, but what are we or what were we? I don't really know what we were. Yeah, those are not helping. Especially if you're, I mean, with the King of Cups, it could be a father energy. Father wounded, as I said. Could be that y'all are not talking to your parents, or you haven't talked to a, what's it called? How do you say that in English? Spirit? Oh. Basically, you may have had some sort of conflict, maybe with a family member. If you did, you need to heal that. Yeah. Yeah, with the Three of Cups, it's more of a healing energy. Um, it's like a rejuvenation, basically. Yeah. Yeah, you need to talk. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands, you need to talk. And you can't wait for the other person to talk. Not anymore. I mean, you can really do whatever you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. Basically because I feel like you left someone out in the cold. Yeah, you were divinely guided to, but now you're being divinely guided to finish that out. Finish it off, close it, and start anew, basically. It's like being at a precipice. Give me one of the Five of Pentacles. What is this out in the cold about? Thank you. The Empress. Ooh. Okay, now the Empress, of course, we're talking about Divine Feminine here. With the Queen of Pentacles, it could be, as I said, your mom. Not in that way. But yeah. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, yeah, and the Ten of Wands is a burden. Now, you may be feeling burdened because you didn't necessarily close out a cycle with your divine counterpart. You may have left them out in the cold, or they left you out in the cold. That's not really doing much. That's not really doing much at all. Basically, because you're at a Page of Pentacles level right now, and she's at a Queen of Pentacles level right now. Why is that? I feel like because she actually did the transmutation of energy with the Temperance. After severe pain, she closed out the cycle. Y'all haven't done that yet. Y'all are waiting for her to close it out, and I don't feel like that's gonna happen, because with the Knight of Pentacles, that's a very slow energy. I mean, look at you in this card, just waiting for the universe to be like, here you go, Divine Feminine again. I don't feel like it's gonna happen, really. Give me one this Four of Cups. What is this Four of Cups about? Four of Cups is typically an offer or a blessing from the universe that you really didn't see, or you completely rejected. With the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you may be single right now. You may be doing really well in all aspects. Oh, King of Wands. Especially if you're a fire sign. If you're a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, you may be really stable right now. Give me more of this King of Wands. The Moon. Yeah, but your emotions aren't. Yeah, you're independent, but how are you feeling? With the King of Cups from before. Yeah, okay. The universe advice is to basically give me more on the Six of Swords. Yeah. Close out the cycle. Close it out. Because, well, that's exactly what the universe is going to do regardless, whether you want to or not. But you can do it with the Tower, or you can do it without the Tower. They're telling you that you need to move forward and you need to heal, but in order to do that, you need to actually speak up. Ooh. Yeah. Basically, be grown. Because with the Page of Wands, it's more of like a childish energy. It's like but do I have to? Yes, you do. Give me more on this Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Wands. What is this about? And plus, the universe is on your side. Yeah, you're going to be successful at it if you do it correctly. Don't be so aggressive, though. I don't know if... Yeah, you need to work on your aggression, maybe. Ooh. With the Ace of Pentacles, yes. Give a peace offering, basically. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Ooh. I didn't expect that. Okay. Okay. Basically, in the past, you may have been really naive. Yeah. With the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is more of like it's giving me like Johnny type energy. And by Johnny, I mean, I mean like just a very, just blind, very ignorant energies, giving me like well, did I really fuck up or did you fuck up? I'm not taking blame for that. I'm not taking responsibility. With the Eight of Swords, that's gonna put you in a mental prison if you continue to do that. Basically, if you don't mature into the Knight of Cups, and you stay in the Knight of Wands type of energy, which is very impatient, in and out, doesn't really stay. It's not a stable energy. Yeah, you'll probably you're probably gonna end up in the Two of Swords, just basically fragmented inside or confused with the Seven of Cups. And you wanna exactly. Yeah. But in order to get to the Ten of Cups, you actually have to, you may have been actually manifesting a cycle of bullshit all by yourself. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, yes, most likely. You didn't know it though. I don't feel like you knew that you were doing that, or you didn't do it on purpose. Maybe, as I said, maybe it's just a repetition of what your parents do. Because I've been getting like a lot of parent energy of like my parents used to do this, and sadly, it looks like I'm doing the exact same. Okay, let's see. Let's get more cards. I'm going to be pulling them from the Chakra Oracle. I really like this one because it really, honestly, it doesn't lie. Could you give me some cards for Divine Masculines, please? What did I say? But I don't be lying with these cards, okay? Energy doesn't lie. Stagnancy. You're stagnant. You're stagnant. Yeah, you need to liberate yourself. And you are lying to yourself and other people. Could you give me more on Divine Masculine, please? Perfection. What are we talking about perfectionism? We're in Virgo season. If you're a Virgo man, please stop overly criticizing yourself to the point that you're not even doing anything. You're just there. It's just, you're just thinking. That's the problem. Overthinking, overly critical of yourself, overanalyzing everything. Just say it, basically. Give me more on Divine Masculine, please. What do Divine Masculines need to know? Expansion. Yeah, you can't expand. You can't expand if you put yourself in confusion. Yeah, be wise about it. It's not like you don't have the tools. I feel like a lot of you are actually connecting with your ancestors, whether you want to or not, regardless if you know that or not. If you've been seeing shadows in your room, it could very well be your ancestors. Maybe like because we got the King of Cups, it could be maybe it's like a granddad. Maybe it could be like a granddad or basically an older male energy that may have, passed away. So if you're also the synchronicities. So if you're getting synchronicities, maybe like you smelled a certain smell from someone in your family, or like you went to a place and you ordered something and it's the exact same food that someone liked. Those are not just because. Those happened because they're trying to send you a signal, but you're not listening because you're overly concerned about being perfect in other things. Yeah, recuperation. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need some time alone. And that's a good thing. Hermit mode. Yeah, I feel like Divine Masculines are going into hermit mode. Could you give me one last card, please? Instinct. Yeah, that is your instinct, isn't it? Some of you may be addicted to your work, which is good in the financial sense, but it's not good in the other things. Maybe you're using work as a means of transmuting energy, but it's not working. It's not working because maybe your job isn't necessarily like a super creative one. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords, yeah. You're putting yourself in a mental prison. That one flew out, didn't it? With the Two of Wands, Yeah, Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're basically confusing yourself. You're confusing yourself, especially with this perfection thing. Maybe you feel pressured by other people to be perfect. This may be a subconscious thing. It may just be a subconscious thing. Maybe in your household, especially if you have Capricorn parents. Oh, please. Maybe this is how you feel all the time. You're like, why can't I be good enough? Perfection is not real, you know. Yeah, you may be pressured to, like, especially if you're like, I'm getting like a young divine masculine energy. You don't have to have all your shit together right now. Like, you're not gonna die just because you don't have your shit together right now. Yeah, it may really just be a contract of toxicity, of it may be some sort of subconscious programming. Most likely. It may actually come from your mother's side of the DNA. So if your mom is a perfectionist, now you know. Now you know what's blocking it. Because if you try and achieve perfection, sometimes you don't give yourself space to fuck up. And if you don't give yourself space to fuck up and be human, then you can't really expand much. Or you can't recuperate and you can't heal certain things. Also, take a break. Because with that card in particular, this one, observe your conversations. Yeah, as I said, overly critical. Maybe you have a mom that's overly critical of you. If you do not listen. And not only don't listen, I'm not trying to be rude, but tell her to mind her business. I'm so sorry, because that card with the coffee is giving me like, oh my days, I'm so tired. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, with the Six of Swords, you're like, I really don't want to hear this. Like, I'd rather listen to my spirit guides. And you're right. That's exactly what you should do. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Be gentle about it. Just be grown. Tell her mom, I need my space. I need my space and I need to finish certain habits. Also habits, maybe the type of relationships you have with women may actually just be a reflection of the type of relationship you have with your mom. Most of the time it is like that. So if your mom is a karmic, I'm so sorry about that. Maybe that's why you keep attracting karmic females and you can't really talk to your divine feminine. Now, by karmic, I mean someone that's extremely at a low vibration. Give me one perfection. What is this perfection about? Maybe OCD. Maybe you have like OCD. I'm getting like you can't leave the house without checking the door that is closed like 3 times. Or you feel unsafe in your own home. If you feel unsafe in your own home, light sage. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, light sage, some incense. I'm getting really dizzy. Are y'all smoking? If you're smoking, that's the bad habit. That's what's causing stagnancy. Maybe you're too high. With the King of Wands typically, I'm not trying to generalize, but I'm trying to say is fire signs I've noticed that they have a bigger, like they typically do drugs more. Yeah, with the Star. Or you may be getting drunk to the point where you're like sad. Yeah, stop drinking. It's causing fragmentation and it's causing you to be confused by yourself. Because I don't feel like there's anyone else here. I'm feeling just one particular masculine energy. Why do I feel like my throat chakra is blocked? You need to talk. I don't know who it is, but you need to talk. You need to speak. Because if you don't, you're going to drown in all of your emotions. Yeah, maybe when you get drunk, you're like, why did I invest time in that? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? Why did I fuck up? Why did I make that decision? Because the Two of Swords is an indecision. Or maybe why didn't I do that? Basically, the shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't do it because it's not going to do anything. With the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, relationships with family, it could be work, Page of Pentacles. Maybe right now you're not doing so well economically, and that may have taken a toll on you emotionally. You may still live with your parents. Maybe you had to go back. That's actually karma. I'm sorry about that. I really am. Yeah, with the Justice card, Libra energy, you may have dealt with a Libra. They called karma on you. And now you're here at the Two of Pentacles. You're like, what the fuck do I do? Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do this? It's like a back and forth constantly. Could you give me more on the Justice card? The Chariot. Maybe movement forward will... How are you saying that, Spirit? Movement forward is possible once you've not only spoken your truth, balanced things out, but also being just. And it may be, the Justice card is a karma card. Yeah, okay, I understand. So you can only move forward once you do that. If you don't, you're not going to do it. You're just going to hurt yourself. Also, if you're regretting with expansion, maybe you feel like you have to be perfect in this twin flame thing. If you're a twin flame, you really do not. And if you fucked up, then you need to fix it. You don't need to lament yourself. I'm getting the word lament a lot lately. I don't know what it is. Someone is really fucking sad though. With the Four of Swords is a resting energy. Sometimes it is a death energy. Maybe some of you feel like you can't move forward because someone died. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know who it may have been. Yeah, it may have been a Queen of Cups, a mother, an auntie, a feminine energy. If so, I'm really sorry about that. With the King of Pentacles, you're trying to remain... I'm getting the word stoic. I don't really know what that means. I've heard it, but I don't really know what that means. Maybe you're just putting up a front. It's a facade. Take time to heal. Yeah. Yeah, you know, with the High Priestess, you know that it's going to be a slow, progress or process. You may be feeling really emotionally just not at your best. With the Ace of Swords, you may be lacking some sort of clarity, or clarity is coming about something. Maybe you need to connect to your ancestors. Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. The Emperor. Maybe it's inner child stuff. Maybe it's about... I'm getting I'm getting very dizzy, first of all. So is this a crown chakra thing? Because I'm seeing a lot of blues and purples. So you need to speak up about what you're thinking. Because the crown chakra is or your third eye. Maybe you're getting third eye upgrades. Give me more on the Emperor and the Page of Cups. What is this about? Death. Yeah, no, same thing. Yeah, you need to put an end to something. Or something ended already. Yeah. Ooh, I didn't want to touch that subject though. I guess I'm going to have to. As I said, a lot of you have always connected with the same type of feminine energy, and it may have actually caused wounding to the point that when you do get a good divine feminine energy, you don't know what to do with yourself. You may actually self-sabotage constantly, or you just don't comprehend that someone can share their cup of love with you, or that they care about you, and they're not trying to keep you bound. The Queen of Wands, I'm not trying to say that all fire sign women are karmics. Definitely not. With the Queen of Wands typically is the karmic card in the deck, along with the Devil. So the fact that the two came out together, it's a strong binding, isn't it? You may be constantly attracting the same type of person that reminds you of some childhood trauma with maybe a mother figure. Yeah, with the Hierophant, you're noticing that. Thank the Lord. Recuperation with the Hierophant. Yeah, you're getting higher knowledge, definitely. With the Judgment card, maybe you call judgment on someone. Give me more on the Hierophant and the Judgment. What is this about? Thank you. The Ace of Swords, yeah. That's what you need to do. In order to heal, you need to actually talk about it with someone. It could be, I'm getting like a teacher energy. Maybe you need to speak with a teacher or some sort of master, some sort of guide. Maybe you need to speak to your spirit guides. Yeah. Give me more on the Ace of Swords. What is this conversation about? The Strength card. Yeah, again, Mother energy, Leo energy. Yeah, okay, I understand. Now the Strength card, typically resisting something. You're probably resisting the end of something. That's not going to do much, especially with the Judgment card. Maybe your ancestors are going to visit from here from like a month. Give me more on Judgment. What is this Judgment about? Five of Swords. Being deceitful. And the Five of Pentacles. That's 2 fives. Maybe that's giving me like a church vibe. Maybe some of y'all need to actually go to church or pray, connect to the Lord more, whomever you may actually believe in. Give me more on the Five of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. You may be lying to yourself about being out in the cold. Maybe you're not. Or someone lied to you about their financial situation. Maybe they said that they were broke and they really want... 5 of Wands, that's 555. 555 is also about transformation. Give me more on the Five of Wands. This may have been some sort of conflict about money and lying about money with a King of Cups. Yeah, maybe a father energy. Maybe a father lied about how much money he was making. Maybe he wasn't as financially grounded as he wished he was. And he drowned in his own emotions. Maybe he actually based his emotional state on material things, and that's not a good thing. Yeah, with the Ten of Cups, a family unit, Six of Pentacles, yeah, there needs to be a balance. With the Temperance and the Queen of Swords. Temperance balances, again, healing. Balancing the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine aspects. Yeah. As I said, the burden here is being overly critical. You need to, if you didn't have a mother or father figure, you need to actually heal that in order to actually move forward. Especially if you are a twin flame and you want to be in union, you need to speak up and work, because otherwise it's not gonna happen by itself. Maybe that's the issue here, communication. The Hangman, you getting some sort of epiphany about a foundation. Maybe it was your foundation, your childhood foundation. Maybe it just wasn't there. And rebuilding from something that may be unbeknownst to you. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you may constantly self-sabotage, or whenever you're getting too stable, you run. And it's a never-ending cycle of just running and then pain and just sitting there watching, really. Watching the things that you want pass you by. Yeah, you're blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself. Oh, you were. With the Hermit, now you know though. Yeah, and with the Tower, yeah. The Tower, Scorpio, Aries energy. When was Scorpio season? Or is it coming up? I think it's coming up. Maybe by Scorpio season. If you don't heal something by Scorpio season, maybe you'll probably get a Tower, most likely. Or if you're in Aries, you're completely blocking yourself. Queen of Swords. Yeah, being too cutthroat about something. Or cutting yourself out. Maybe this is like a... Whenever you don't accept your own blessings, yeah. Four of Cups again. Some sort of gift. With the Temperance, Sagittarius energy is giving me... Maybe you have a gift for healing and you're not using it. It's an offer from the universe with the Ace of Pentacles. Why aren't you using it? Why? With the Four of Cups, is literally a blessing. I don't understand why you're not. Maybe you need some sort of emotion in order to... I mean, yeah. Healing, yeah. You need to put an end to not accepting the gifts that you're given. Maybe that's why you feel foggy, because I felt really dizzy a minute ago. This is exactly how you're going to gain emotional and financial independence rather than looking forward to someone saving you. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles, you need to work hand in hand with the universe. Not overtire yourself in the physical plane thinking that there's no one there for you. Tap into your Empress energy. I feel like this is too masculine. With the Magician, yeah, you're manifesting the ending of a cycle. And you're working for it. But I feel like there's some sort of confusion. There's something that's not clicking. But you know what? We're going to take some messages from the Archangels. Because they're way more direct than you would actually think. Maybe you need to work on inner child healing. And look at the patterns. Maybe, for example, if you're in your household, everyone did the same thing, which is the silent treatment. Or, on the contrary, maybe they gossip too much. You need to stop doing the same. Now, how? There's various forms of therapy, various forms of healing. Healing in itself, you really only need God and yourself. You don't really need anything else, you know? So, I mean, it's like, it's however you want. Let me pull some Archangel stuff. Yeah, your instinct. Let me check this really quick. Yeah, the masculines just need to heal something. It's definitely a mother, bruh. It's a mother. Mysticism. Abundance. That's weird. With I feel like the masculines are actually getting into a place where spiritually they know what the fuck they're doing. But bittersweet. Yeah. Maybe you got your gifts from your mother. Miracle. Give me one more, please. Victim. Okay, I knew it. A victim mentality. Maybe you got it from your mom. Yeah, especially if your mom wasn't a person that was too independent. Maybe she was codependent. If she was, and then she was blaming your father for the codependency, especially in a financial level, that was just a victim mentality because she could have worked. So maybe that caused polarity. If it caused polarity, you need to fix that. Because otherwise you're just going to drag that. Maybe that's why you attract the same type of karmic females, which just ask, and they never really give anything. So there's no equal back and forth, really. So yeah, with mysticism and victim, I feel like maybe you cause yourself stagnancy out of nowhere, really. You're being stagnant because you want to, because you're not listening. Give me one card. Yeah. Lunar cycle. Another mother energy. Lunar cycle, maybe you need to pay attention to the moon cycles. Maybe the moon cycle is what is going to help you banish certain toxic cycles within the family unit. With passion. Ooh. Should I take? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everything is going as it's supposed to go. Also, you need to clean your room. I don't know what divine masculine this is, but you need to clean your room. It's dirty. It's really dirty. It's giving me university and pizza. Maybe you go to university. Oop. Yeah. Basically, you're being handed a gift and you're not using it. Also, professional transition. I feel like we've been getting that card for like how long now? Like a month straight for the collective in general. Yeah. Maybe your room's dirty. Yeah, your ancestors don't like that. If you've been seeing shadow people in your room, and you're gonna see more of them by the time Halloween comes, either they're entities or they're ancestors. If they're your ancestors, they want you to clean your room in order to have some sort of harmony in your household. Yeah. Ooh. teach and learn. What is that about? Oh, that's for the Three of Pentacles, isn't it? Yeah, maybe some of you are starting like new projects by the new moon. If that's the case, you need to put all of your passion into it because it's actually going to go amazing. That is your professional transition. Maybe you're blocking yourself from doing it for no reason. Why are you doing that? That makes no sense. Because I feel like you manifested that opportunity. Slowly, but you did it. So if you're getting synchronicities, it's because you're meant to be doing that. Don't doubt it. Yeah. With the world, yeah. You're starting a new cycle. Especially in a professional manner. Maybe if you've been stagnant in the abundance area of things and it's because of a mother wound or because you couldn't fix your relationship with your parents, yeah, that's coming to a close. If you haven't closed it already, which if you have, good for you. The Emperor with the World card. Yeah, definitely Divine Masculine energy. I feel like a lot of Divine Masculines are finally actually doing their role or identifying what they're meant to be doing exactly, because I mean 9-to-5 jobs in general are actually going to start closing down now, and the whole money thing, we're not going to talk about it, but I feel like money eventually, maybe not this lifetime, maybe by next lifetime, it'll probably like disappear. I don't know, I've just been feeling that energy is going to be the new currency. If that's the case, well then a lot of people are fucked because their energy is not really like there yet. Give me more on Consuelo. Yeah, maybe a family member died. If they did, I'm really sorry about that. King of Pentacles, yeah, Hangman. Some sort of epiphany about a household situation. You need to put the burden down. Maybe you've been stalking someone and you haven't talked to them. You're just looking at them. Don't do that. That's not really cute. Also, it's not fixing. Yeah, it's very childish. It's just immature. I don't know why you're doing that. Page of Cups. Immature. Oh, maybe you feel like you got left out in the cold. Maybe they blocked you. If it's an Empress, I feel like I don't feel like there's resentment here. Maybe you should talk to her. Yeah, in order to close out the cycle. Or transform the energy. Why do my masculines always do that? You just sit there. Why aren't you doing something? Yeah, put in work. What the hell? You need to do something. If you want to talk to her, then just talk to her. I don't see the problem, really. Stop victimizing yourself. Or look at the arrow and actually say something. Yeah, with the Chariot to move forward. Maybe you're a Cancer or an Aquarius. Yeah, you keep repeating the same thing. With the Lovers, it is a divinely guided relationship. But I feel like you're just sabotaging yourself. Causing yourself insomnia. If you haven't been sleeping, as I said in the beginning, maybe it's an energy, a global energy thing, because the Schumann resonance has been really high. But it could also just be, you know, a signal. Yeah, a download. Hey, you need to talk to someone, finish the cycle. Yeah. With the Moon and the Devil, if you don't speak up and you keep hiding shit, it's gonna bind you. Yeah, you're causing yourself to be stagnant. I feel like you're taking your sweet time talking about something. It's not gonna help, really. You're blocking yourself. You're being deceitful. Yeah. It's causing you pain. And that's true because in the beginning, my throat was hurting and I got really dizzy. I don't know who's smoking. You need to stop doing that. With the 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, that's the 5 of Pentacles. Maybe she did block you. And if she did, it's for a reason. But with the 3 of Cups, reach out. With the 4 of Wands and the King of Swords, but don't be... How can I say this? The King of Wands is a very strategic man. He's about his business. He knows what he's doing. Very analytical. But the thing is, if it's in the reverse, either he's off his head. Or basically I'm trying to say like psychopath type of stalking vibes. Or he cuts himself off for no reason. Give me more on the King of Swords. Ace of Cups. Tap into your emotional space. Even if you don't like it. I feel like you don't like it. I don't know who I'm tapping into, but maybe you're not comfortable with that. You need to start getting comfortable with that. Yeah, the Star card and the Ten of Swords again. Yeah, to finish the healing, finish it with the Four of Swords. You need to take time off, rest, in order for it to balance out. With the Magician is you're manifesting, yes, the Ten of Cups, but you need to finish that cycle first. Give me one last card, please. Clarify cleaning your space. What is that about? Is it cleaning your room? Yeah, Nine of Cups. If you live by yourself, you need to clean that damn house. That's what you're being guided to do, and you're being guided to do it fast. Because yes, I do feel like ancestors are visiting you. Maybe if a grandma died, yeah, with the Six of Cups. If your grandma died recently, which I'm very sorry about, maybe you're gonna get some sort of visit from her. Why do I feel like she's not very happy though? I'm sorry, but I don't feel like she's too happy about something. You know what? Let's pull a card on that because I'm nosy. What is this grandma talking about? What is this grandma talking about? Clear audience, what bruh, do I be lying? I don't lie. Clear audience. If you've been listening and you've been hearing like a, what's it called? How do you say that in English? How do you say that, spirit? Pitch. What's it called? High-pitched sounds in your ear. That's literally your grandma talking to you. You're just not tapping in. Maybe you're scared. If you're scared, don't be scared. She's trying to talk to you. Divine order. What am I, bruh? I don't be lying. Divine order. Look beyond the illusions in order to establish order. You know what, bruh? You know what to do already. Archangel Uriel, have faith in your inside knowledge. Oh, and exploit it without fear. As I said, maybe you're blocking yourself. That's not cute. Also, Archangel Uriel always gives me like granddad vibes. Weren't we talking about granddads before? Yeah, we were. Okay, one last card because I'm getting tired. Ooh, thank you. Patience. Oh, I told y'all. Yeah, you're getting, basically they're just visiting you. They're visiting you. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones that are in the sky are completely fine. So don't feel anxious about that. Yeah, leave your worries behind and appreciate their blessings. Maybe you're developing clear audience because of your grandma. If you are, then you need to do something about that. That's your divine gift. I don't know why you're blocking yourself from it. You're not schizophrenic. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you're not. Clear sensitivity. And yeah. Oh yeah. Bruh, I don't be lying. Archangel Michael, you're a powerful and loved, creative child of God. You are loved with all his might. If you've been doubting God, maybe because your manifestations are not coming through, it's because they're not meant to. Not those that you want. There's better ones. There's better ones. Definitely. Especially in the career sector. Yeah, balance. You need to balance it out. And I don't know who you need to talk to, but they look mean. They look like they're bitter as hell. Didn't we get the bittersweet card in the beginning? Yeah. Search and destiny. You already know what's your destiny. You're just lying to yourself. Maybe you need to go into hermit mode. Look within. And talk to your grandma. I'm getting like a grandma energy. If you haven't talked to your loved ones just because they passed away, like they're still here. They're still here. They're trying to talk to you. You're just not listening. Don't know why. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe, listen, if you're not sleeping, it's because your grandma wants to talk to you. She has a message for you about a certain family pattern. And you need to look into that. So yeah, that would be the end of the reading. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, you can follow me on YouTube too. On YouTube, we have the the energies from the past month, but maybe those can resonate better. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to your grandma. It's giving me like Toto vibes. So talk to your grandma. She wants to talk to you, especially before Halloween though. Don't take your sweet ass time with it. She wants to talk to you before Halloween. So put an altar, put her picture on it, give her some candles, like these ones. Maybe she liked orange, I don't know. But give her some candles, give her an offering of her favorite food. And yeah, that would be it. So yeah, be careful of your conversations, identify the small changes, and recognize the synchronicities. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh hey, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna put it on the page anyway, so if you missed the beginning, that's okay. And yeah, thank you for your support. Goodbye.